I think if you're actually passionate and enthusiastic about something, you can make anything work.
You've got to plan your business. It's not something that you can just kind of wake up one morning and think, oh yeah, that's a good idea. You know, you've really got to put your thoughts on paper.
And there's no two ways about it. The hard work and determination and perseverance are what you need initially. And you will always need that through business, whatever you have, but initially you need it in spades.
If people have a good idea, they need to take a step back and look at it from the outside looking in.
You've got to take time out and work on the business. It's a bit of a cliche, you should be working on the business and not in the business. And it took me years to realise that. Probably the recession was the wake-up call, really.
You've got to start by knowing your idea and who envisage, draw in your mind the customer. That's what we spend a lot of time. Who is our customer for this? And therefore, when you know who they are, it's much easier to then think about how you present your product to them.
Well, I think that working hard is really, really important. I think you can't go into a business believing that you can continue the lifestyle that you may have had before.
I believe I do work very hard and very long hours and I think it just needs to be done. There might be businesses where, you know, it's easier to get it off the ground, but it's very labour intensive, and I think you have to be prepared to put the hours in. If you don't have a holiday one year, it's just tough.
Someone said to me many years ago, if you work hard enough, you will be successful. And my God, I've worked hard over the years.
You've got to be prepared to go without wages, have sleepless nights, all those sort of things, and just keep working on your plan.
It's just making little changes in your life. If you really want to get somewhere, then you just need to make these changes and think about the bigger picture, really.
As soon as you can warrant it, is gather a small team around you that are right with you, they get what you're doing, they're very good at their bit of the puzzle, you know, whether it's someone you need who's good at finance, customer service, product design. Get an inner core of people around you that really do know their business.
Make sure you pay your tax, your VAT, your PAYE, and when you start to struggle, tell them. Don't just pull a blind down and think it'll go away. Go and tell them, because that's what I did. And they're there to help you.
To use the help and advice that is out there, there is a whole lot of it, whether it's from the local council or from, you know, learning providers, your banks and accountants. You know, use those services, they are there for a reason.
Look after your customer, try and exceed their expectations, beat their deadlines. If something ever does go wrong, if you get it wrong, own up.
If you've got a dream, just go for it. Sounds cliche, but just do it. Don't be afraid of it, just do it, and you will learn from your mistakes.
Always continue with your dream. I mean, at one stage I was thinking, you know, this isn't for me, this isn't going to happen, and then all of a sudden you get a phone call and you keep persevering and it happens.
Work hard, that's it, and it will happen, it will happen. Don't give up.
And you've got to be confident in your product. You've got to put your product out there and be confident in what you're giving a customer, and stick by it. Stick by it, don't change because this is a fad now, this is a fad then, and just stick with your product.
Have fun. If you enjoy it, then it'll communicate to the customer and they'll enjoy it and come back.
If anyone's got a good idea, it's worth doing. And you just got to work very, very hard and be very single-minded about it. I've learnt that from the people above me that I've been involved with, that you have to be incredibly single-minded about it and driven to go and achieve it. And if someone says you can't, don't listen to them, just go and do it anyway.